Hi, good morning. I've been getting a few questions about the X Pro. People asking if the inner burrs are the same as the X Ultra. 1Zpresso, when they released the X Ultra, they changed the inner burrs on the X Ultra and the shape is slightly different. It's a little bit more sharp on the edges than the X Pro is a little bit more kind of like a rounded off edge. And I just wanted to show in this video the original X Pro that I got, because people are asking me now also, is the X Pro that is available now, that's shipping now, are the burrs the same as the original X Pro, or have they changed the burrs to the ones that are the same in the X Ultra, the ones that are more sharp? And this is basically a video just to show you that it's not. This here is my original X Pro. This is the one that I got when they very first released the X Pro. This one here is the one that I got in my latest shipment, my latest stock from probably about 3 months ago, probably less than that actually. But you can see from all of these there is some differences, but the inner burrs are not different. This is the original, and you can kind of see from this shape here on the edges, on the blades here, that they're not pointed like the X Ultra. These are the original kind of, it's kind of a flat edge almost. Let's see if I can focus that in. You can kind of see there where the blades on the burrs are a little bit flat edged, as opposed to them being more of a point like a shark's tooth on the X Ultra. This is the latest stock, and you can see there that they're exactly the same side by side. You can see that these two burrs are literally exactly the same. There's no difference there on the outside. There's no difference in the threads. Sometimes they release them with less threads, but these are exactly the same burrs. There's no difference there at all. On the underside, again, no difference. So the burrs are the same. I can put that question to rest. There's no difference there, unless they've changed this in probably the last couple of months and not told me about it. I don't think so. I'll know when I order some more stock of the X Pro whether or not they've done that. I can ask them again. I could send them an email and ask them, but I'm pretty confident that they haven't done that. The only other differences that is notable about this, the original, there's a burr cap on the original burrs here, as you can see there, and on these ones, the newer ones, there isn't a burr cap there. I'm thinking they've done that for static retention. Again, they've not said this, they've not told me that's what it is, but I'm just guessing that's what it is. They've also done this in a couple of other grinders where they've literally gotten rid of the burr cap. I don't think it's to make more room for capacity or anything like that. I just think it's something that they've probably figured that they just don't need it. Maybe it's a cost cutting thing, or like I say, maybe it's to do with static retention, and just, you know, they've done that for that reason. As you can see again, the difference there, and on the sides you can kind of see where it is obviously noticeably different. The burr shaft itself is the same size, so there's no difference there. But yeah, there's that. And also the adjustment dial inside of the original one is black. No difference from the underside. And this one is silver, so they've kind of changed it. I'm not sure if that's a change in materials or if that's coated or not. Again, who knows, maybe it's to do with cutting down on retention or even something like heat. It's possible, but they don't tend to tell you these things, 1Zpresso. You've kind of got to guess them or ask them. And sometimes asking them can be a little bit more difficult than actually, you know, guessing. They don't always answer you in a way that's really you can understand. Let's just put it like that. So I tend to try and figure it out myself rather than backwards and forwards asking them. Again, there's no difference from the underside. The materials on the body is exactly the same, so there's no difference there at all. The catch cup, the same, threads, exactly the same. Let's just get that into focus. Yeah, there's no difference there. The adjustment dial, exactly the same there. No difference between the two of them. As you can see, the pins are the same. The pins are pretty solid, so you know I get asked a lot of questions about those. Honestly, they're pretty solid. Unless you're really, I don't know, you really try to force them on, or you just don't look after it. I can't imagine you're going to have issues with those. They're pretty good. Again, the materials, the colours are the same. There's no difference there. Top side, exactly the same. So yeah, that's really the only differences that you've got there. There's no difference at all, apart from those couple of things. But again, I just wanted to point out about these burrs being exactly the same. And I'm going to do another video where I'll show the X Pro against the X Ultra, and I'll talk a little bit about those burrs, why I think that it shouldn't even really be an issue for them, why the shape of those burrs might actually even be better on the X Ultra than they are on this for certain brew types. So I'm going to do that, but I just wanted to quickly make a video about this and just show people who are interested whether or not these are the same. So anyway, if you think this video has got any value, or you like this type of content, please consider subscribing and give me a thumbs up. As usual, any questions, leave a comment down below, and I'm happy to answer every question, and I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. So yeah, have a good day and take care.